Source 4, Not a Pet, by Alina Tugend, Association of Zoos and Aquariums. Exotic pets are everywhere on TikTok and Instagram, from tigers to parrots to turtles. They look cuddly and colorful or just plain odd, and maybe illegal. It has become so easy to buy unusual pets online that many would-be owners don't realize that purchasing one may be harming the animals. Conservation efforts and potentially spreading zoonotic diseases, which, like rabies, COVID-19, and monkeypox, transfer from animal to human. That is why the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, in partnership with the International Fund for Animal Welfare, is launching the Not a Pet campaign this fall. The messaging will not be "don't buy an exotic pet," said Sarah Walker, ASA's senior advisor on wildlife trafficking. The messaging will be informed about exotic pets. Just as pet ownership in general has grown over the years, so has ownership of exotic pets. Some 68% of all US households own pets, and in 2016, more than 13% of households owned an exotic pet, a 25% increase from 2011, according to research conducted in 2019 for IFAW by Brooke Tully, a behavioral change consultant. Although even legal exotic pets can pose many challenges, taking care of them can often be expensive, time-consuming, and even dangerous. The focus of the AZA campaign is on animals that may be unlawfully removed from their natural habitat or illegally sold for pets. The campaign will also draw attention to the potential spread of zoonotic diseases by this activity, Walker said. The Not a Pet campaign will highlight a number of the more commonly traded pets that could be illegal, such as eastern box and slider turtles, small mammals including spider monkeys and sugar gliders, a type of possum, iguanas and lizards, and songbirds and macaws. Removing the animals from their natural habitat can be traumatic in and of itself, but many also die in transit. They may not be fed to keep them quiet and are concealed in a variety of ways. Birds have been transported in hair curlers and turtles stuffed in socks. Turtles have also been duct taped so they can't emerge from their shells. Although there are a number of reasons for the rise in exotic pet ownership, photos and videos of them scattered all over social media no doubt plays a large role. In addition, anything in the entertainment realm feeds it, said Tully. For example, the hit show Tiger King may have turned off some people to owning a tiger, but may also have encouraged others. It starts to create the notion that even if I don't want this, people are doing it. It lowers the barrier of being strange, says Tully. It desensitizes people. We are really excited about the new campaign, said Jake Owens, Los Angeles' Zoo Director of Conservation. Located in a metropolitan area that has a mix of wealthy people and shipments coming from around the world, his zoo's teams often have to travel to the airport or port for confiscated animals. The goal, he said, is not to be negative, but realistic in terms of how hard it can also be to take care of an exotic pet, even one that is legal. Highlighting certain species, the aim will be to provide guests with information that encourages them to appreciate and enjoy the animals at the zoo, but avoid contributing to the conservation threats that they face out in the wild. We'll have signage up that can point them to online resources and help them make decisions that promote the conservation of the species. One of the stories Zoo New England will focus on is of the nearly 100 eastern box turtles taken from the wild that were confiscated last year by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife while en route to Asia. Zoo New England, along with the New England Aquarium in Boston, Massachusetts, and Roger Williams Park Zoo in Providence, Rhode Island, were called in to help the turtles, many of whom were sickly and dehydrated from being shoved together in one box without food or water and packed tight inside socks to muffle their sound. After being rescued, many of the turtles began showing signs of the deadly ranavirus, which is painful and infectious disease. Because of that, the turtles could not be returned to the wild, kept in zoos or aquariums, or adopted. Eventually, they were given to a university laboratory to further study ranavirus. Most people do care about animal welfare, said Kim Gopp, conservation curator at Cleveland Metro Parks Zoo. The Not a Pet campaign can provide animal lovers with actions they can take to help save species that might otherwise die when taken out of the wild. Besides targeting prospective exotic pet owners, the campaign wants to educate those who have no intention of owning one, but with no ill intent, happily share online photos of animals that might be illegal. The hope is that through education, users might think and pause before passing on those photos. The campaign, said Owens, is another example of zoos utilizing the animals that people are coming to see to message about something that impacts both wildlife conservation and humans. Source: Association of Zoos and Aquariums, AZA.